Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more of the Flashpoint DLC for BattleTech, picking up right where we left off in the last video, in the middle of a battle mission. Things are going decently well, and we're going to be starting off here with Scarecrow, which we definitely want to move now.
How's it going?
And I want to attack and then move away, because if this Firestar is able to get close enough to me, which it very well may be able to, it could use those flamers and then overheat me, and I'd probably take internal structure damage as a result of that heat, which we don't want to happen. Now, I could use my precision strike here. How are you doing? Oh, okay, we could target that arm and try and knock it out, which would remove even more of the firepower of the Firestarter. That would reduce its flamers by half and take away all of its long-range firepower. But I would prefer to use that ability elsewhere. So let's go ahead, just do a normal attack here. I guess we could turn these back on for later, so we don't forget. Hopefully we get lucky and just knock out that arm anyway. Okay, we got 2 hits, so that's nothing to be too upset about, as they were 55% chance to hit. And I guess we'll move here. Okay, that's perfect.
On my way.
All right, and that'll help cool off a bit, so we can attack more aggressively later. Okay, he's jump jetting in. Hopefully he didn't able to get in there. Okay. I was a little worried that it was getting close enough to use those weapons. Alright, so they put me in a position where I really have to move that hatchetman now. As if I don't, we have no evasion. They could just pick me apart. If I go there, the AC-5 is going to be too close. I'm kind of hesitant to use jump jets. Especially as I may put myself in a spot where I'm not able to easily use melee attacks, which is what we want to do as a Firestarter, as a hatchetman. I think I may just have to settle for this movement, though, the normal walk. I'm just a little worried that they'll be able to flank me. Cicadas have a lot of movement, and they haven't gone yet. I honestly think the best move here, because again, we want to be able to use a hatchet next turn, is we turn, we put our back off this way. This cicada will probably be able to flank me no matter how I face. But we just try and take it out with our other weapons, and then we'll fire the AC-5 at the other cicada, because the targeting is going to be terrible at this range. But, I mean, I guess it's the same either way, but we could at least burn down that evasion, I guess. This is not really an ideal choice, but whether I move now or later, they're going to be able to smack me around. But I'm going to use Vigilance to increase that damage reduction. But if they can get in behind me, it's not going to matter a whole lot. Okay, so I'm going to multi-target here. You're going to be A, and you're going to be B, and B is going to be the AC-5. It's the same chance to hit in both targets, but I just want to burn down some evasion, so if we take out the cicada, which we actually have a very realistic chance of doing if we were able to take out its leg, so that's kind of a luck shot, though. Alright, let's fire.
Engaging.
Hit the leg, hit the leg, hit the leg. Okay, we hit a leg, it was the wrong leg, though. That was the leg that was already knocked out, so it did just damage transferred.
No damage.
Alright, so we'll have to see who goes first. If this guy goes first, then he'll get in behind me. But the AI hasn't been moving that particular mech. Oh, it's going to be the cicada, which may be able to get in behind my hunchback. No, not quite. All right.
Systems are holding.
We may have to turn and fight there. At the moment, it's not really a big deal, though. So, I think we try and help our hatchetman out.
Commander.
All right, if I come in here, I can get that direct line of sight. What would our chance to hit be? Wow, our chance to hit is... Oh, I was on the wrong target. Okay. Okay. So we could do medium lasers here. LRM 20 here. Still a terrible shot. I mean, I could do all my damage on this cicada, but I feel like that's a really wasted shot. The Firestarter is too close. Yeah, I think we do the medium lasers here, because at this point, this guy's got to be hurting. Yeah, he's really hurting. No matter where we hit him, except for the arm, it's going to be meaningful. Whether or not we're going to get a kill with 3 medium lasers is dependent on where the fire hits. So I feel like it's wasted firepower if I do anything else. So I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to split the shot. We're going to do what we can do here. I'm out in the open, which is kind of dumb, but I don't think I could have gotten to cover and be able to do the shooting I want to do. I also would like for them to not pay attention to the Vindicator. I mean, sorry, not pay attention to the Hatchetman, so...
Copy that.
Okay, we really whiffed that shot, so unfortunately it's not going to result in anything because it hit somewhere where... Alright, so now I feel bad having not fired that LRM-20 into the Cicada, because that could have been a kill. Alright, so we have to decide what we want to do with this Hunchback. I feel like if I keep walking... If I keep walking this way, we could attack the one enemy, but that enemy can still see me and still has a direct shot on me. It can hit me in the rear. Alternatively, we come in and we fight him. And we have a terrible shot. And there's going to be a point where I cannot prevent the rear shots. Like, that Cicada is going to get a rear shot on me. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. And this is kind of pissing me off that this is the situation where we find ourselves in. Alternatively, I sprint down. And I just get away from the Cicada. That doesn't really help me very much. How would the angle be? It'd be terrible. So if he could establish that line of sight again, which, honestly, he'll have that line of sight because these guys, he just hit me in the back again. Or, he hasn't yet, but he'd be able to. And I'm not going to be able to pivot in a way that will stop it, while still giving me the shots that I want. I mean, that may do it. Alright, we'll give it a go.
Location confirmed.
I mean, I guess if they're hitting the Hunchback, they're not hitting the Hatchetman. Okay, well, again, I'm going to split my shot here. AC-5 is definitely going to be at the Cicada, because that's a much better shot. I'm going to really put this on the line. You're going to be my A. You're going to be my B, and the B is just going to be the AC-5. If we land with the AC-5, it may get the kill. If we don't, or if we land somewhere not as helpful, it won't. But if we... There's damage reduction, though. So... Alright, I'm going to change my mind a little bit. We'll do this. Kind of hedge our bets.
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay, we whiffed there, unfortunately. Come on, give it to me. Oh, come on. That's the biggest problem with this game, is these mechs will live way longer than they should. I've blown off so much of this mech. I don't think he's been able to get behind me, especially the way he's moving. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I still don't know what this mech is. Okay, this is where the rear shot may come in. Okay, going after the Vindicator. Despite our evasion.
Barely hit.
So far, this is kind of being frustrating. Because the enemy is... getting lucky with it. Oh, no. I mean, it's good we had 40% damage reduction. But that is a real threat to me. I don't have the damage output to compete with Kitaro. Okay, well. I think the right choice is to come in and hatchet the Firestarter, but I don't know if that's going to be a good idea at this stage. Because this Cicada is going to get in behind me, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that. if I do that. But if I don't attack the Firestarter is going to hit me with all those flamers, and it's probably going to hit me from the rear. Yeah, this battle sucks. Alright, well, we'll go after the Firestarter because I think that's the right call. I'm going to use Vigilance before I do it. Give me the damage reduction so I don't get annihilated by that Kintaro. Yeah, I think that's the right call. And then we go in and we hatch it. %95 chance to hit. If we miss, then this will be devastating. Oh, you didn't even use the hatchet.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And it also didn't do a whole lot. So exactly what I'm afraid of is going to happen. Oh no, you're going to continue going after the Vindicator and continue to hit him despite his evasion.
Damage minimal.
All right.
Yes, Commander. Waiting for orders.
Okay, I can't go ahead and get in that range, but I'm just going to finish off the Cicada.
Copy that.
This should be enough. And if this isn't enough, I don't know what to say at this point. The fact that it took that long to kill a Cicada is ridiculous. It also shows where our damage output is at. You're backing up. Oh, you still have that shot.
Armor breach. Internal damage. Receiving you.
Yeah, I gotta get into cover. I'm not sure who to go after here. We'll use a small laser on the Firestarter regardless, but maybe we do the large laser and other things at that mech, and then we use the AC-5 on the Kintaro.
You got it.
Hopefully we can get a kill here. You're going to be A, you're going to be B, B's going to be the AC-5. Fire.
Split and fire.
Okay, we got the kill. That's meaningful. We missed, unfortunately. They're still firing away here, but we've got more damage reduction. What do they keep hitting?
That shot went internal.
They're hitting my arm. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
My arm probably is close to being blown off then. Alright, we just need to get our damage reduction. So, medium lasers there, LRM 20 there. And we'll face this way, because... I mean, we're not doing terrible. We may lose an arm on that Hunchback, which would cost us a large laser, which would be terrible. So you're A, you're B. B is going to be the LRM 20. I can't fire all these, so I'm going to have to turn off one of the medium lasers. Actually, turn that one off. That makes more sense.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Okay, we get our little bit of damage there. That Kintaro scares me, though. So it just stood there and shot the Vindicator. Interesting.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Okay, here comes the Kintaro. Which is no surprise, attacking the Hatchetman. And starting to melt our armor despite all the damage reduction.
Armor low.
Now I can't do that too much more because of the heat. Now, I could attack and then move away, or I could hatch it again.
Standing by.
Now, the question is, can the fire starter get in behind? It can, but it'd be out of cover, which I don't know if I like. I don't think attacking the cicada from the rear is really going to do me a ton of good. I mean, this would be a great move if the Kintaro had already moved, but it hasn't, and it will just be able to turn around and do huge amounts of damage to my fire starter. Yes, I'd have a lot of evasion, but we've seen that sometimes that doesn't really matter too much. I mean, in theory, if we use the hatchet, we'll do 110 damage, which is the same amount of damage that I think we can do normally. You do that 110 damage, it's focus damage. So the cicada will really feel that. Yeah, I think that's the right call. We use vigilance again to protect ourselves. And then we just smack the cicada. Alternatively, we sit here. But no, I'd prefer to smack the cicada before it gets a chance to go. So let's do that. And we smack it with our hatchet. Hopefully this is actually a hatchet strike this time. Yay! There we go. That's going to reduce his firepower at the very least.
Critical damage detected.
Okay, I'm not going to move with the Scarecrow because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bait out the Kintaro to move either out of the cover or what have you, but move in a situation where I can get in behind it safely and attack it twice in a row in the rear. If I do move now, I won't be able to do that. I will also be vulnerable. So that's the best move that I can do.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Now, from what have you seen, this guy's still going to have line of sight on my Hunchback. Unless he moves away from it for some weird reason.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Well, I'm going to stay put. And I'm going to go ahead and attack here, multi-target. We're going to do large lasers here, AC5 here. Or we can just fire everything. I'm tempted to just fire everything at the cicada. That might get us a kill right away. Oh, you know, no, we don't need to do that. We just do a normal attack. Yeah.
I got him.
Come on. Alright. And I was attacking from the direction I thought may have gotten me the kill. Unfortunately, that last shot hit the leg. How much you want to bet we're like 5 hit points away from killing the damn thing? Okay, it moved in a way so it's not going to get a rear shot on me. I guess that's good. It's going to sensor lock me.
Orders.
We only have a 55% chance to hit. I'm going to move away, though. Just because we're running hot, I don't think I could get another salvo of medium lasers off, even if I wanted to. We should try and hit that cicada.
Affirmative.
But yeah, I think this fight has become tough just by the mechs that we have. We just don't have the damage output that we need. And we actually got pretty lucky with the enemy that we are facing. These cicadas are not that difficult to deal with. Still up. Oh, alright. So the sensor lock allowed that shot. I guess. Not really sure. We have to reserve, allow the Kintara to do its thing.
And watch out.
Alright, here it comes. Now, if it moves in the right way, I won't be able to get the rear shot that I was looking for. And I think it just did that.
Damage minimal.
So maybe what I have to do instead.
Commander.
Alright, let's see what we can jump to. Yeah, I can't get a rear shot, so I'm kind of unhappy with the situation I'm in right now. I guess I can just go after the cicada, the cicada, but I'm really upset with the fact that it moved in a way. I mean, I guess that was always a possibility. Now, the hatchman will be able to get in behind him. And we could get in behind him next turn, if I play my cards right. I'm attacking the cicada on the wrong side, though. And to get in behind him, I'd be out in the open again. Damn. Well, jumping here is better than jumping into the side of the cicada because it doesn't do me any good to do that. Matter of fact, I'm going to jump in like this. Not build up as much heat. And we'll try and get a kill on the cicada, because I'm going to assume at this point, the cicada is, you know, it's not got a lot of health. And a full salvo from me may kill it, so... Matter of fact, it will probably be an overkill. I'm going to sling a single small laser here. Oh no, I can't, because I don't have multi-target. I always forget. So I'm going to turn off a couple of our small lasers. And hope this is enough. There we go.
Mech destroyed.
Okay, now it's on.
Okay, I don't feel like this battle is going well, at all. So I can walk in behind him without even having to use jump jets. The big problem with that is I can't use all my weapons at that range. And we still have that problem here. I'm not able to get far enough away to use that AC-5 effectively. I could do so here. No, not even there. So I think the better move is to just go in and chop him, because it's going to do the most damage. Yeah, I think that's the choice. We get to see the hatch in action again.
Engaging physical attack.
Alright, structure exposed. So we want to hit him from that side then, right? Because it hit him in the side. Okay, so Scarecrow is going to make that maneuver. Alright. So I'm putting a lot on the line doing this. Because this guy can do a lot of damage, but we're going to try and mitigate that. I'm going to use the called shot or precision strike, depending on how much heat I can get away with. I'll see what my heat scale looks like before we do anything. Okay, so we're not even going to be able to get away with that much. I think the precision strike is still a good call, just from a standpoint of knocking down his initiative, so he doesn't go. But so far, we've seen the enemy has been moving him dead last every time, and I expect them to continue to do that. So, yeah, let's just do our bit of firing here. See if we can knock out that. Sadly, we didn't land a single shot on the spot we needed to hit.
They're getting the angle on me.
So they're hitting me in the rear again. I think it's only like an AC-5, so I'm not too worried about it. And we'll try and move away from this spot so they can't keep doing it. Sadly, I won't be able to get the AC-5 on target if I do that, but I really don't have a choice at this point. I gotta move. Precision strike would probably be more wise now because we're going to be firing more things.
Position confirmed.
Not sure it's going to matter too much, but we could try and go after that torso section. It will reduce the firepower that the enemy has available. Although the amount of heat he's built up, I don't know how much he's going to be able to use the firepower that he has anyway. You know what? I'm going to fire the AC-5 anyway. Oh, no, I can't get away with it. Shoot. I'm going to have to turn off one of our large lasers, which sucks. Because a small laser or an AC-5 isn't going to be enough. All right, well, we're going to go after the right torso, the one that... Oh, I totally attacked from the wrong side, didn't I? Oh, well.
Engaging.
And of course, I totally whiff. All right.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, I made a mistake. I went on the wrong side. I didn't realize which side was the one that we needed. Okay, we're actually in position. A good position right where we are, so we don't really need to move unless, of course, we could get... No, okay, we can't get any better shot by moving, so... This would actually have been the better called shot. Alright, yeah, we got... So, unfortunately, this guy's now going to get to go. He has all of his firepower. And he's going to go after the Vindicator. Alright, well, he's given me his rear. But yeah, I made a mistake there. I went on the wrong side. I thought we had hit him in on the other side, because that's what it looked like the damage came from, but it was actually the right side, not the left side. So I should have paid more close attention to which... Well, now it doesn't matter. Both torsos are a bit messed up. The question is, do we hit him in fresh rear armor? Or do we go after where he's already messed up?
Receiving you.
I mean, we get through, I guess, the damage reduction of the woods. So I will do that. We are going to use a precision strike just to knock him down initiative so we can continue to hit him with our other mechs. You know what, I'm even willing to go out in the open because I think my other mechs are going to be more benefited. So we'll move here. I will use the precision strike, but I'm probably predominantly going to fire the small lasers as they're going to have the higher chance to hit. I feel like I'm making a mistake. I feel like I should attack from one side. Like attack just now. Because I can hit him just fine where I am. Because the left and right torso don't have a lot of health left. Alright, well let's see what we can get away with. Can we fire an additional small laser? We can. So we're going to be using the precision strike. And we're going to go after this this torso section. Nah, I'm gonna hit him from the rear. Because I think all three of my mechs can do it, so... Let's hit him. I will use the precision strike, though. And we'll try and go after, like, one side or the other. I have to figure out which side is the better to hit, though. So... LRM ammo, SRM ammo... LRM 5, SRM 6... SRM 6 ammo, SRM 6. I think the other SRM 6 is in the center torso. So really the meaningful thing here would be the medium laser over the LRM 5. So we want to go after the right torso. Okay. So precision strike. We're going to go after the right torso. Fire away.
Target lock on rear arc.
Okay, I think I got it. There was also a chance we'd get an ammo explosion, which would have been very good for us, but sadly, nope. Thankfully, that missed. Yeah, we need to kill this Kintaro so they stop having vision on me. And attacking with all my weapons is what I'm going to do here. Alright, let's see what we can get.
All weapons committed.
Okay, got an SRM-6 crit.
Enemy mech.
And we'll be able to follow that up with a Hunchback as well, attacking from the rear. At least I think so. Sadly, they're going to hit my Hunchback again. Thankfully not hitting that arm, because that arm's still facing that direction. Alright, well this is going to be a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.